Well, today is two-stroke Tuesday, or two-cycle Tuesday, whatever you want to call it. Either or works for me. And today, guess what I have to work on? Yes, another weed eater or line trimmer. I've had a bunch of these lately, so I'm going to try to knock them out. And I know I have some other two-stroke engines, mower, and what else? I think I have a chainsaw I'm going to work on, stuff like that. But now I'm trying to knock out a lot of these gas trimmers that I've been running into lately, and some of them have been pretty good, you know. Well, let me show you what I got this time. All right, so this is a Husqvarna. What's the model? 128 LD. And this one, I found I just picked it off the side of the road. Somebody was just throwing it away. I think it was this and a DeWalt drill that after I looked at it, it needed a lot of, it was just shot. I mean, so I'm not going to do anything with that. But this one looked to be in pretty good shape. It looked, you know, it's been out in the sun and everything. But the first thing I noticed when I very first picked it up, you can see the throttle lever here was snapped off. So I brought it home and went ahead and ordered one like really quick. I mean, I can still use it, and the little choke lever here had snapped off. So I got the parts and just hoping that that's about it, because everything else looks good. You know, the primer bulb looks to be good. Well, I don't know. It might be cracked. We might have to replace that. But this is what we're going to work on. So let's get started. Alright, so let's there's the choke. So which way is the choke on? Let's see, does it go that way? So the choke is on this way and off that way. So with the choke on, let's see if it'll even try to crank. I gotta pull left-handed. My right shoulder is shot. Alright, I gotta put it on the ground. So it doesn't sound like it's trying. So let's what do you want to do first? I guess I can take a look at the carburetor, because I think I have one of these with the throttle lever on it, and I went and bought a new throttle lever up here. I'm going to secure the carburetor back on. Alright, I'm going to go back down here and see if it's going to... So I don't think there's gas. Yeah, I'll take a look at the filter under there. If I tilt it this way, it seems like it starts to get gas through the primer. Alright, so that's kind of cool. Looks like it just needs a little tune-up, a little cleaning on the carburetor. Probably some adjustment here, and I'm going to take a look at the filter here and see where it's located on the tank. It seemed like when it was tilting this way with the fuel over here, then it would start. At least, you know, with the bulb and everything. But it looks kind of cloudy. I bet there's some water in there or something. But I can drain that out and we'll take a look. I'll look at the carburetor I have, and I'll bet we can replace this throttle or the choke lever. Well, lucky me, it looks like I have a whole carburetor, a brand new one. So instead of just replacing this, I think I'll take the carburetor off. Keep this one for spare or parts, whatever, and put this new one on there, because I do plan on reselling this one. You know, I'm sitting here looking at this fuel line. Yeah, and there's the filter. So it was just hanging out like way up here somewhere. So, alright, so now I have the filter coming down here. Because usually when you're carrying this thing, you're carrying it up this way, right? So I made sure the filter is going to be down here at the corner. If you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I bet that'll work much better. So I'm going to cut this fuel line off. You know, I think they had the lines reversed also. This one should be the filter. So it's pulling up through this back one. They had it reversed, so I had to take a quick look at it. There we go. Alright, so that's with the new carburetor, and I had to flip the fuel lines. Looks like they had it reversed. Make sure your fuel lines aren't kinking. These do have a weird angle to them. Alright. So there's the old carburetor. Wasn't too bad. I'll just clean it up and save it for who knows what. You never know. Where is my cover? Alright, so let's take a look at the handle here. This should come right off. Yeah. So let's get these off. Looks like there's 5 total. 2 here, 2 back here, and this one goes into the shaft. So, you know, as an alignment. But when you take this off, we go. Just keep this in place. Alright, let me find the lever here. I've got it over here somewhere. Okay, we're going to have to pull the shaft out and slide this around the shaft. See how that goes. Otherwise, it's pretty easy. There's your cable. Slides right in there, into that slot. So, let's see if we can there's the spring. There's our cable. This way. So let's insert this first. There we go. Now we'll put it over. And hopefully it won't slide out that easy. Alright, that looks good right there. Now the spring, okay, it goes on like that, so just make sure you have tension on it. Work your spring over on the other side of the pin here. There we go. Alright, so I got it. So now let's reroute the wires and the cable again. Goes in there. There you go. Snapped into place. Let's get this middle one first. Alright, so I got some new fuel in it. You can see the blue color. Yeah, you can see it down here. So, yeah, I don't know how old the other stuff was, and it kind of looked a little cloudy, so. Let's pump all the new stuff in. Let me put it down on the ground again. Alright, I gotta go this way. So let's crank her up and see if it needs any adjustments here. Well, it looks to be running pretty good. Well, I have to say that was an easy fix. All I did was replace the broken choke lever and the broken throttle lever. I went ahead and put the new carburetor on there. I probably could have just swapped out that little throttle lever, but I'll just put a new one in since I do plan on reselling this. So I can tell them it's a new carburetor on it. And next thing it just needs an air filter. I think I'll cut one out of a piece of foam. And I kind of like doing it that way because you can wash them off, right? And what else? So it looked like somebody had worked on this before. These are definitely aftermarket fuel lines, and they had it reversed. They had the input for the where the filter goes through, and the input. They had it reversed. They had the input going onto the return part of the carburetor, right? So I flipped those around, plus the line with the, can't spit out what I'm trying to say. The line with the filter was all wrapped around inside the tank and kind of sticking up towards the top. So it would only run when the tank is just full, right? Or tilted all the correct way. So I shortened that out and made sure that the filter is hanging down at the bottom of the tank and the bottom corner, because you're always holding it at an angle, right? And I've run into that quite a few times this year, so just be sure you do that. Make sure that that filter's in a spot where, you know, where you use the max fuel, you know, given the angle that it's tilted at. So that was it. So it's an easy fix. I guess somebody just got frustrated with it, but you know, I guess his loss is my gain. But it's a really nice line trimmer. Just learn the basics on this and make sure you do everything right. It's not that hard to do. So, well, this will be on the market here pretty soon. But I guess that's it for this video. And you know, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and watch for my next video. What you got today, huh? What you got? You got a big new one, huh? Alright, you were out of practice, huh? You gotta jump up high. Alright? Oh, my bad. Bad throw. Alright, good throw this time, alright? Gotta go up high. Oh, catch it, catch it.